song streaming into a reality. You've got to come and see it for yourself. Oh, so get in, get on, get everything you want. Come in, running on, your future has begun. Use TCG Coin to build your world in the Metaverse with us. So come on, get in, get on. So come on, get in, get on. I know a place where adventure never ends. It goes forever, where every face is one of your friends. We're all together, building everything we dream. Imagination leads us on our way. Let's play. So get in, get on, get everything you want. Come in, running on. The ride has just begun. The Metaverse is calling you to be the best you can become. So come on, get in, get on. So come on, get in, get on. There's almost nothing you can't do. Leave your eyes because it's true. The Metaverse is calling you. Oh yeah. So get in, get on, get everything you want. Come in, rolling on. Your future has begun. The Metaverse is calling you to be the best you can become. So come on, get on, get in, get on, get everything you want. So come in, running on. The ride has just begun. The Metaverse is calling you to be the best you can become. So come on, get in, get on. So come on, get in, get on. So come on, get in, get on.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. Thank you so much for getting on our TCG Gaming live AMA. This is AMA number 11. We are now in the double digits with AMAs. We got something pretty exciting for you guys. As you can see, we're in a suit. Anytime that we're in a suit, that means we got a partner that we're going to be announcing today, and we are so excited for this partner. So thank you so much just for getting on the call, whether it's morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you are. My name's Alex. I'm the director of business development for TCG, and we got quite the AMA planned for you all today. So here's just a quick itinerary of just kind of what we have going on. So first off, we are going to kick off a brand new partnership. Now, this is something that we are very excited about, and you're going to see why here in a little bit. After our partnership announcement and getting to learn who they are, we're going to kind of recap what happened in the last week with TCG. There's a lot going on right now behind the scenes. So we're going to recap just kind of what we talked about last week and what things that we're working on. And then we're going to update you on some brand new stuff that we are working on right now. This was a busy week for TCG in our studio and just on the back of house of what's going on behind the curtain. It was a very busy week. And so we got some cool things to announce to you guys, as well as some new video footage, which has been probably our most requested ask is when we're going to get some new video footage. And so we got some really neat things to show you guys today. And then as always, at the end of the AMA, we do it actually in AMA. We'll answer questions, whether it be about our new partner, whether it be about TCG, whether it be about the Metaverse. We're going to be here to answer questions for you guys. But thank you so much for getting on the call. I always like to kick things off on a high note with AMAs. So we're going to start off with a partnership announcement. Some of you on the call maybe already know who this is, as there were some teasers and some leaked information out there, which is totally fine. But we have partnered with Elongate. This is a very exciting partnership for TCG, and we can't wait to work together. And so today, I have Alex, who is the Chief Brand Officer from Elongate. Hey, Alex.
Hey, happy to be here.
Yeah, so Alex is going to join us today. He's going to tell us just kind of like what Elongate is, what the involvement they're going to have with the metaverse, how can TCG benefit Elongate, and vice versa. How can Elongate benefit TCG? This is going to be an incredible symbiotic relationship between us. And so, but I mean, before we kick things off, Alex, I just want to shoot you a big congratulations on winning the name lottery when you were born.
Hey, I'm pumped to be here with another Alex, and I love the suit, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I love the Hawaiian shirt. It's awesome.
Yeah, this is my look. The pirate Hawaiian. I got to break that out for you guys. This is the original one.
I love it. Yeah, for everybody in chat, we were Alex and I were talking yesterday, and I was saying, yeah. So one thing we do with TCG is we like to dress up in suits when we announce a partner, and he's like, oh, I do this kind of same thing, except I wear a Hawaiian shirt. And I was like, oh, let's do it. Let's do a suit and Hawaiian shirt. That'd be fantastic. But yeah, so Alex, welcome. Thank you for joining us on the call today.
Sure.
Yeah, if you can just tell everybody just kind of what Elongate is, how the whole thing came into existence, and we'd love to hear about the project that you guys have been building.
Sure, I'll just give a basic overview. So Elongate is kind of three things. It's a social impact movement, it is a tech startup on the blockchain, and it's a cryptocurrency, right? And all of that is driven by our incredible community. So really our mission at the end of the day is we want to revolutionize charity. And we're going to do that on the blockchain, but making it transparent and ledger-based. And we're going to do that by making it incentivized, right? For us, we see that there's traditional fundraising methods where you can open up a fundraiser and you can get people to donate to it, and that works, and that's great. But we're seeing so much capital left on the table that isn't going to feed people. It's not going to clothe people. It's not going to build people houses that are in need. Because we're not building the right incentives around it. So we are sort of in this meme coin space, and like we're super just excited about using that energy and that enthusiasm in that space and that community movement, right, in crypto, to take that capital and point it towards something really worthwhile. So we're building a tech ecosystem on top of our token that is going to link corporations and social media creators together to unlock so much more capital for charity. Because if you build a real enterprise around it, you can use those incentives to unlock that capital. And by partnering with TCG World and launching the real Elongator home in the metaverse on your platform, I think it's just going to take it to the next level. I'm so excited about that.
Well, and so this is something that we're really excited about with TCG. We love philanthropy, like we love people that are giving back to the world. We've been talking about somehow, like, let's get some charities somehow involved within the metaverse. This has been something on our radar for months now, where we want to support different charities. We want people to be able to come together virtually and help out a cool cause together. And then we cross paths with you guys, and that's exactly what you're building. And it's just really cool how this whole thing started off as a meme coin, and then it turned into like this big charity project, and then it turned into this big company. You guys are at just about like 500,000 holders, which is just outrageous. 500,000 holders. Your Telegram is like 48,000 people or something like that.
And you're saying about the charity partners, we bring a lot of those partners with us too. So in kind of the Elongator family, we have Big Green, we have Children International, EB Research Partnership, who we're launching an event with next week, starring Tom Holland to raise money. We're super excited about that one.
Nice.
We have the Ocean Cleanup. Yeah, we bring a lot of those charity partnerships that are really dear to us.
Yeah, and that's really, and so speaking of just what you've done for charity so far, do you mind just kind of telling everybody in chat just kind of what have you guys raised so far for charity and how have you benefited these organizations so far?
Yep. So at last count, I believe it was just over 3.5 million for charity that we've raised only in the past 5 or 6 months. And that's only through the tokenomics of the coin and the power of our community. So, we want to 100x that, right? We want to do so much more for charity, and taking that energy from, just the token itself and the community, and then building that company around it, building that tech ecosystem around it, I think is going to be pretty incredible.
Yeah, and it's cool that it's on the blockchain too. Do you
Right.
mind just kind of explaining like what's the difference between like what's the advantage of having everything on the blockchain with your 3.5 million that you've been able to raise for
Sure.
charity
Yeah.
so
When,
far?
when we talk about, the DeFi space, right? There's kind of two sides to the same coin: is transparency and privacy, right? They're not
Mhm.
really opposites. They're kind of just two sides of the same coin. And for us, the complaint and the issue raised that we've seen in the charity space is, where's the transparency, right?
Mhm.
Where are the funds going,
Mhm.
and then you, of course, you hear horror stories about some charity that crops up out of nowhere, and then it turns out they're buying Lambos for their CEO, right? Stuff like that. So we want to create those opportunities and platforms for the charities to adopt crypto seamlessly inside of their CRM process,
Mhm.
and do everything ledger based and transparently. And then again, create those incentives for them to come aboard and do that, because by linking up with our ecosystem where they will have to be transparent,
Love that.
they'll get connected to our network of corporations, our network of social media creators, and just generate value.
Yeah, and you're right. I mean that is something like we've given to charity multiple times, and that is definitely something that you always hope for the best, but there's always
Right.
that little feeling of where exactly is this money actually going? And it's so that's cool that the blockchain can kind of provide that transparency, which is it's a big solution for the charity world. And I
Yep.
think that actually causes more people want to give to charity, knowing exactly that it's going to the right place, it's being used in a proper way. You're not funding somebody's Lambo or yacht. You're actually helping out. So it
Right.
actually causes that encouragement to help out charity even more with that
And
transparency there.
going along with the transparency of the charities themselves, uh, decentralized community action is such a huge pillar of crypto, right? And so
Right.
we're doing that as well. We've built a network around the globe of aid workers and ambassadors for the Elongate brand that get, like, in the mud and do the work. So
Love
we
that.
we do the research, we do the auditing, and then we deploy the funds and resources, and we have network around the world that have done everything from rebuilding homes after a Czech Republic tornado disaster, to building a school in Laos, to sponsoring spelling bees and education programs in Nigeria,
Wow.
to providing school supplies to refugees in Nepal. Like, everything, we do it directly on the ground too, in addition to our partnerships with the big name charities.
That's so cool. That's so cool. And just for just kind of everybody to understand, how did this whole thing start? How did
Yeah.
Elongate, how did it come into existence?
Yeah, right. So I mean, it was kind of a place where, I've been in crypto since 2012, right? I've been in this space sort of as an enthusiast and a hobbyist for a long time,
Mhm.
and my partners as well have been in since around the same time. And it was kind of this moment in sort of the zeitgeist or the culture where we were sort of seeing crypto has slipped away from this altruistic ideal
Mhm.
of, economic reinvention towards more predatory behavior, right? And we've seen a lot of schemes that
Mhm.
haven't been quite so healthy or positive. And we said we really need to realign the culture and bring it back to, how is this new technology and this new world that we're building with crypto going to, have humanitarian ideals, right?
Mhm.
Um, at the same time, Elon Musk, right, who is both a mascot of crypto and also a philanthropic figure, he made a famous tweet where he said, "If there's ever a scandal about me, call it Elongate. And it was funny. It went viral. Everybody loved it. And we thought, what a great moment to take this word that he coined, no pun intended, to then actually do the work of linking crypto and charity, right? And it was just so fortuitous that it was in that cultural moment where we were seeing so much energy and capital flowing into meme coins, right? Doge proved that meme coins can be a mainstay of crypto, right? Shiba Inu did it again, and we were seeing so many of these things happen, and all of this capital and energy in that space. We said, this is capital and this is energy that is fun and exciting, but it's also never going to go to charity unless we build an ecosystem that makes that happen. So we said, we need to get in there and leverage this capital and this kind of vortex of emotion for the charity space, right? And it can't just be about charity. It has to be about rewarding investors too. So our whole mission is EG, earn and give. And we really believe that if we build the correct ecosystem and the correct incentives, then the investors will get rewarded as they help us divert funds to charity. And it's not just going to be a zero-sum game.
Yeah. And that's so cool. And that's what life's about, right? It's not all about me and selfish and me. It's about helping others. And so I think that's really cool. You guys, you have a really good ethos. You have a really good vision. You have a lot of loyal supporters. Already just looking at the video, we were almost at 200 people. I'm assuming a lot of people in here are from Elongate too, which we're so happy to have you guys join us and learn a little bit about, what we're building as well. And so speaking of that, how with our partnership, how is TCG going to be helping out Elongate and supporting you guys?
Yeah, just first off, we're so excited about this. I think this is too. This is definitely an exciting partnership. And through this partnership, we're going to have a massive plot of land, 256 meters squared, kind of smack dab in kind of the middle of the action, where we're going to be able to build, with your help, Elongate manifest in the metaverse. And we have so many ideas of what we want to do, right? We have a lot of ideas where we can kind of bring our ethos and our brand and the experience of kind of what it means to be an elongator, what it means to believe in this ideal of crypto can revolutionize philanthropy, and bring that in the metaverse, make it interactive, make it fun, make it rewarding for everybody involved.
Yeah.
And then of course, interacting and linking up with all of the other partners that you guys have built in TCG, and finding even more deeper integration. So yeah, we're so excited about it. Lots of ideas.
Yeah, what was kind of fun when we, from our my perspective, when we first met you and Elongate, you guys had a list of 40 different questions of, can we do this? Can we do this? Here's some designs. Here's some things that we want to do. And it was just so cool how just your passion for the metaverse was just already there. You already had all these ideas laid out. You had the plan of what you want to build, and you can see the future on kind of where everything is going to be going within the next couple of years. And so it was cool just to link up with you guys and to see that kind of passion. And then it was also really cool. Shout out to all the elongators on chat, but I'm on a lot of different telegrams for a lot of different things.
Sure.
And Elongate chat is just so encouraging. It's so positive. People there are incredibly helpful. And that's a testament to leadership, because it's usually a trickle down effect. But yeah, so and I encourage everybody that's watching this right now from TCG, if somebody can drop in the TG link for Elongate, go watch what they're doing. They're doing some really neat things. And we have some big plans with Elongate to grow both companies, but go hang out in their Telegram. They got a bunch of good people over there.
No, we absolutely love our community. We wouldn't be what we are without our community, right? We are the community, right? That's kind of the power of crypto, and the power of the quote meme coin space is that, it's really just this ideal of, being decentralized and community powered. And it's just really beautiful to be part of that. And same thing is, after we finish this AMA, we're going to be asking our community to go over to your Telegram or your Discord and just spread the love and welcome you guys to the big new family.
And that's what an ecosystem is all about. In my opinion, it's not about two companies saying, "Oh yeah, we're partnered," and then nobody like does anything together. Like this company does their thing, this company, there's a partnership there, but it's like nothing's really interacting between the two. So I love when we have partners that like we are mingling in your chats, we're watching your Twitter streams and your groups and all that kind of stuff, which I heard you guys do. And vice versa, we're all kind of hanging out to each other, and that's a partnership. That's the way an ecosystem should work. So going back to Elongate, one thing that you and I talked about was kind of your 3 pillars of what you guys believe in with Elongate, kind of with your vision. Do you mind kind of expanding on those?
Yeah, so those are really our 3 key verticals that we're lasering in on with the tech ecosystem we're building, and that's charities, corporations, and creators. Right. And so those are the 3 pillars that are really core to everything we're doing, because, if you think about it, right, there is so much capital and money inside something like the music industry, for example, or the social media industry or the gaming industry, because these enterprises are machines that are built to have incentives for everybody involved. Right. Whereas if you think about charity or philanthropy, it's just seen as purely an altruistic thing, and you only give just kind of in one direction, and only if you have the extra money to do so, and it's sort of limited, right? And if anybody has it on their heart to donate to charity, we encourage that 24/7, and we love that. I donate, but not everybody does, which is kind of sad. But at the same time, I think that if we take those cues from the gaming industry or the music industry and build a machine around it to where there are incentives all along the way for those corporations to get involved because they get ad space. And then social media creators, they get involved because they get sponsored by the corporations, and they get the clout from us blowing up their profile when they do some awesome charity work, right? And it all just goes back to charity at the end of the day. If we build those levers correctly, then I think it's just going to unlock so much more capital. So yeah, to your point, those 3 pillars of corporations, creators, and charity.
That's neat. And this is exactly what we look for in a partner. We want somebody of quality people with a quality vision, a quality community, and a quality product to go with it. And you guys hit all of those boxes on just like on where you're going to be going in the future. We see Elongate becoming a really big deal. And we're happy to be right there with you, to support you, share resources.
Thank you. Yeah. And everything we're doing is going to be tokenized on our Elongate cryptocurrency. And every step of the way, our holders and community, they get profit sharing and they get rewarded all along the way. Right. So it's just sort of an everybody wins thing, which we're really excited about.
Nice. Yeah. So with the so basically with the metaverse, you, by the way, everybody with as far as like plots and properties go, it's now live on our marketplace on our interactive map. You can see where Elongate's going to be located. If you want to get a building or something close to them, you'll kind of see that area. They're in the forest region, I believe, correct? In the top right section of the forest there.
That's right.
And we're so excited to they got some really good designs ready for their buildings, for their charities, where you can come in, you can learn about a charity too, and which is another big thing. Actually, if you don't mind talking on that a little bit, I'm a user. I'm coming into TCG World. I'm walking around. I come across Elongate, or I hear about that you guys support charities. So I go to your area, your headquarters. How do I learn more about kind of the charities that support you, or that you're partnered with, on who I could support personally?
Yeah, absolutely. So education is definitely going to be a huge aspect of what we build into this metaverse presence, right? And also just showing people how they can get involved. People can get involved with sort of philanthropy on the blockchain through what we're doing now in a few ways, right? Obviously, holding our token generates money for charity through those fees. And then also helping us get in, sort of just like diving into our charity partners and helping promote them. and help drive the exposure of those causes and drive awareness of those causes. And then of course local volunteerism, right? Giving your time is hugely important. So we're going to have aspects of that sort of in an interactive way all throughout our HQ, where you can see like what we've done so far and our big dreams that you can help us accomplish.
It's so cool. It's so cool. We're so excited about this partner. It's such a feel good relationship, and it's kind of funny how it all started off as a meme coin off a
Right.
Twitter tweet, and it ended up being this big thing where there's now 500,000 holders, and so it's really cool to see what you guys have grown, and we couldn't be more excited to work with you within TCG World, the Metaverse. And today we're going to be showing everybody some footage too. I know we got some Elongate people here, and there's going to be questions of, man, what is a metaverse? Like, what is even this thing that that is now spreading all over the place? It was so
I'm
fun.
pumped to see this footage. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's really cool. It was interesting, like 3 to 4 months ago, talking to people about the idea of the metaverse. It was just like speaking another language to them. To them, it was like buying property on Mars. Like, why would I buy property on Mars? Why would anyone do that? Why would anyone get virtual land? That doesn't make sense. And the word metaverse was just such an unknown thing. And then now it's becoming such a widespread household name,
Right.
which is so cool. It's so cool to see what's going to happen in the next couple of years. And we couldn't be happier to bring on some quality partners such as Elongate to kind of build this whole thing with.
Yeah, I think the skeptics are just so kind of interesting and funny to me because they act like, why would anybody buy a digital thing? People have been buying digital things for years, right? That's not new, you know, from Fortnite skins to just video games themselves, right? People buy digital things all the time.
Yep.
So yeah, I think the skeptics are just a little funny because making it tokenized and making it interoperable, which is really what the metaverse is all about, right? Tokenization and interoperability. That just makes sense. It just makes sense. And I'm so glad that we're getting there.
Yeah, actually, I got a buddy that works at Riot Games with League of Legends, and just the amount of income that is made off just skins. One of my other buddies, he had an honest moment, and he spent over $2,000 on just League of Legends skins, like just skins alone, $2,000.
Right.
But to him, it's like the happiest thing in the world. Like, everyone has their thing. Someone wants to spend $60,000 on a brand new car. Someone wants to have like digital assets and something in a video game world. And so it's just that brings their happiness. And it's just, you're right. Digital currency, digital assets, NFTs. This is kind of the future.
Yeah, and it's all about experiences, right? Everybody wants to have the right kinds of experiences and fulfilling experiences. And yeah, and all this is experiential, right? It's an experiential digital economy. And that's great. And I think that what Elongate can bring to that is this idea of how are we using this to better each other, better our relationships, and better the world around us, right? It's extremely fun to buy, you know, skins and avatars and cosmetics. I do it all the time, right? It's fun to do you know, games and zoom around on jetpacks or play or like race, and I do that all the time. But how are we also being intentional about you know, our time and our resources and our interactions on these platforms to just make the world just a little bit better than we found it? And I think that is something that's really, really exciting to be able to build into the metaverse.
Well, and it's so cool kind of what you guys are building, and I love that it's your primary focus. Like, there's a lot of companies out there that have a product, and oh, by the way, we also do some charity events, you know, for PR or for whatever. They'll mention that on the side. They also do charity. Right. But there's not many companies out there that's their main thing is charity. That is their whole project. Right. And so that's cool that you guys have kind of encompassed the hyper focus on charity as a whole.
Yeah, corporate social responsibility. I think there was one study recently that said, you know, 10 years ago it was 30% of companies, and now it's 80% of companies or more that say corporate social responsibility is important to them, which is phenomenal. I love that. But it hasn't really yet been explored how social impact can be your business model instead of just being an output of your business model. And we
Right.
really believe that social impact as a business model is not only viable, but the future of business. And so we're going to prove it.
That's cool, man. Yeah. So we're so excited. We're so excited to have Elongate. We're happy to have your team on. You guys have a very engaging, very smart, like intellectually smart design team, and it's going to be such a fun relationship working with you guys, building this whole thing together. To all the elongators that are on the call right now, like welcome to TCG World and welcome to what we're building. Couldn't be happier to have you be a part of this crazy journey that we're going to be on, and we're so happy to support Elongate and to see you guys blow up too. When you guys blow up, we're going to be jumping up and down and celebrating right there with you. And this is going to be a really fun partnership for years to come. Oh, you're muted, Alex.
Yeah, so we've had this campaign we started recently that just kind of speaks to our entire ethos, and that campaign is hashtag Crypto United, and that's what we really believe in. There's a lot of tribalism in crypto right now, which makes sense. People like to find their communities and then build walls around them. But we think that when we really step back, zoom out and think about how crypto is, the web 3.0, it is going to be the building blocks of a new reality. It is going to be fundamental to the world of our children and our grandchildren and their kids. How are we being intentional about how we use these resources to make the world a better place? And I think that it starts here with people that are in the space, that are forward thinkers, that are on the cutting edge, drop those boundaries and come together, right? And so Crypto United is really, really big and really important to what we're doing. And I love that this is part of that.
Well, and I really appreciate your comment that you said earlier about bringing people kind of back to like crypto is this awesome thing. I'm being honest, when I very first heard about crypto, to me, it sounded like some offshore bank account, type trickery or something like that. And so and for a lot of people, it was just this unknown thing. And it's cool that it's starting to become like a main thing. Like a couple of years ago, it was like 1 or 2% of people actually invest into crypto, and now that number has gone up significantly. And it's cool having projects like this that are bringing more and more positive attention to crypto and showing just how awesome it really is and how it can actually really impact the world in a better way, not just with decentralized currency and governance and all that kind of stuff that comes with it, but like actually helping people, actually helping give people food, clothes, helping the ocean, helping humanitarian efforts. And so it's a really neat thing what you guys are doing.
Yeah, I mean, but you can't be so pie in the sky to forget the fact that people have self-interests and people want to make money, and there's a lot of when you're talking about adopting new technology, there's a lot of wealth gain in that space to be had, and we want to respect that and totally understand that people are looking for economic opportunities for themselves. And that's not, and this is not to say that's not a part of what we're doing, right? We really believe that with social impact as a business model, not just a byproduct of a business model, everybody wins, right? Investors can gain as they help us drive more capital charity than was there before.
Which is cool. It's like that zero sum that you were talking about earlier. Here's a way that you can actually make investments, get a return, while also helping out something at the same time is what you call the good old win-win-win.
Right.
Awesome, Alex. Well, hey, thank you so much for getting on the call. Everybody on Elongate, we're happy to have you guys here. TCG people, go on to Elongate. Alex, I'm sure, is available to answer questions as well as a bunch of other mods and admins on their channel so that we can learn more about them. Vice versa. If you guys come over to us, we'll answer any questions that you guys have too. But Alex, thank you so much for coming on the call today and representing something that is a really cool movement. I love that hashtag Crypto United. And we're really excited to just kind of build this whole thing with you.
Yeah, we're excited too. Thank you so much for having me. It's been great talking to you. And yeah, more than happy to answer any questions anybody has about our project or the partnership, and super excited to talk again soon.
Yeah, and by the way, just quick note on that. I believe we have some Elongate moderators and admins on chat right now too. So if you guys do have questions about Elongate, we got people here to help answer those here for you as well. They are an open resource of information. There's no dumb question. Open door policy over at Elongate. Same with TCG. So yeah, but Alex, thank you again for jumping on the call. And we're excited for what's going to come next, man. We're going to be on a wild ride together.
Yep, that's right. Thanks again.
You're welcome. Have a good rest of your day.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Alex. All right, everybody. So, pretty stinking cool, right? We're so excited to work with Elongate. Alex and the whole team over at Elongate has just been awesome individuals, like great character of people. And they've been so helpful, so welcoming, and really honestly fun to work with. Fantastic partner. So, and it shows in their community, it shows in their company that they got strong leadership over at Elongate. And so couldn't be happier to work with these guys. All right. So now we got some TCG updates here for you all. And by the way, if you're not on the Elongate Telegram, please go check it out. If somebody in chat, can you drop down Elongate's Telegram so that we can jump in there and join that? That'd be fantastic. All right, we're gonna get to some new stuff. Like I said, I promised you I'm gonna show you some really interesting new material coming out with TCG. Before we do that, I'm gonna just give you a quick little recap. Last week we unlocked our 2D map, so you are now able to pick out properties and stuff on our 2D map. You can go check it out. Elongate's place is already in there too. So for anyone that's an Elongator, you want to get close to EG HQ, you can do that. Go to tcg.world. Last week, we also were in Vegas doing some crypto events. And we created this really cool little pitch deck that we were sharing with some people just so you guys can kind of see something that we kind of printed up and have kind of professional looking material. We had a lot of good news from that, by the way. That we're gonna be releasing down the road. And then last week we had a lot of developer updates. I actually had 2 pages worth of things that we went over last week with you guys, including new pictures of the metaverse and a bunch of other stuff. In the interest of time, I won't go over everything that we went over last week. Go look at last week's AMA. It's AMA number 10. and you can kind of see what we're doing. We like doing these weekly AMAs with y'all because we want you guys to be involved with the production of this massive metaverse. And we're continuing to make groundbreaking progress on it. So last week we showcased a bunch of new pictures. We're doing a lot of multiplayer updates right now to the game, which if anybody has ever designed a game before, it's one thing to design a single player game. It's a whole nother ballpark to make it multiplayer and make it seamless and make it a fluidic experience. So we've been doing a lot of multiplayer updates. We've been doing a lot of backend optimizations. Our marketplace is getting streamlined. Our website is getting streamlined. And now loads about 4 times faster than what they did before with some of the new optimizations that we put in. We've created a new lobby user interface within the game. Actually, I'm going to show you what that looks like today. We also have a character selector. I'm going to show you that as well. We're working on creature AI and building out our creature AI improvements. Also doing a lot of camera smoothness, which you're going to see in some videos. And it was so this is literally all what happened last week. So this was just last week material. We've done a lot within a week. But then since then, this week has been significant. So just to kind of show you, we have actually a lot of developer updates for you. So we are doing a lot of things right now. So we are building out and designing our NFT cards. We're creating our metadata database. We are now inputting functional architecture that is interactive and stuff within the metaverse, and we're implementing all of that. We're doing a lot of Wallet Connect improvements right now. Some people were having some Wallet Connect issues. Those are being optimized. We are now building out marketing material. This is one of the biggest questions that we get asked all the time is when marketing. It's right up there with when Binance. So we have been holding out on our marketing with Wall Street Bets, which is our latest revealed partner is Wall Street Bets, as well as our other partners and some marketing firms that we have engaged. We've been waiting for new video footage first, so we don't want to send out old video footage of the game when it has been significantly improved over the last couple of weeks. So we've been holding off until we have video footage, which we're now at that spot where we now have some really cool videos. So now we're also going to be engaging marketing as well as partners and everybody else to kind of go with it. And I'm going to show you some new video footage today too. I think you'll like it. We're doing a lot of multiplayer improvements right now. We're improving matchmaking. We're improving security. Security is a big thing with TCG. We have a very good handle on what that's going to look like. But we don't want to be another hacking story. So security is a very big issue or something that we're hyper focusing on with the Metaverse. And then I have more developer updates here for you. So we're working on a massive procedural generation for the entire world map, which is we actually have some very interesting software that we're using to basically procedural generate everything. We've inputted some of that into our white paper. So if you want to see like some of the new technology that we're using, it's actually pretty fascinating. We're doing a lot of front place marketplace design and stability improvements as we continue to build out our marketplace, as we continue to have more and more and more people buy plots and get their place within the 2D map and everything kind of set up. We're working on our front end on a lot of different things. On the back end, we now brought on 3 more 3D modelers. So we are having a lot of requests from partners and from new people wanting to join the Metaverse saying, hey, we want to be a part of your project. I have an idea of what I would like my company to look like and what our building would look like. And they send over their ideas. And so we're at the point where we actually need a bigger team. So we're now bringing on extra modelers. We are now over 20 developers now working in our studio. We're going to continue to increase that too as we scale. But we're going to have dedicated 3D modelers helping out build out a bunch of really neat things within the universe. And Stepan, our CTO, has just done such an amazing job onboarding developers and getting a massive development team built and put together. Really good CTO. This is some big news. We are now signing on exchanges. So this has been something that has also been asked quite a bit with TCG is when are we going to get on some exchanges? So we're not going to announce anything on this AMA. We do have some contracts signed, but we are going to be announcing some exchanges over the course of the next month. We're going to start off on some smaller exchanges and work and some medium ones too. We're going to kind of do a little bit of a mix, and then we're going to work towards big exchanges. So that's kind of the plan right now is we want to get on a couple different places and open up TCG to the world with some small to medium size exchanges. And then with the ultimate goal of moving towards some of the big boys out there, which will definitely be something that we're going to be pursuing. But yeah, so that's going on right now. Like I said, it's been a busy week. We are now at the point where we are literally getting approached daily by new projects, emailing me, David, Jace, as well as the team, people saying, hey, we've heard about your Metaverse. We want in. What is, give us the rundown. And we show them, we demo everything that we're building. And then they jump in and they say, this is awesome. We want a part of this. So we are now getting approached quite a bit. Literally on an almost daily basis, which is a neat point with the company. You know, when you first start off a company, you're all about seeking other people, to come in and bring them into the fold. Now that narrative has been flipped, and now people are pursuing us, which is it's a cool moment. So with that, we're also going to be announcing a bunch of new partners over the next couple of weeks. And with our partners, like I said, we are looking to only bring on quality, high ethos, high character, with the quality product type partners, just like Elongate. So we got a bunch of news. We got a bunch of news that we're going to be announcing. It might get to the point where I need to do 2 AMAs a week, just because it's so much stuff going on. I don't even know if we can cover everything on one AMA anymore. But yes, And then, like I said earlier, marketing is going to start up. So we're going to start up our marketing. This is something we have a PR firm. We have a marketing group. We actually have a couple different marketing companies that are going to be helping us. Instead of just doing one, we said, let's do a couple. And then we also have some big partners with us that are going to be really pushing us as well. Everyone's just been kind of waiting on video footage, and now we got some video footage. So with that being said, it has been a very busy week with TCG. We got a bunch more meetings. I actually got some more meetings later tonight with some big names as well. And we're entering a really exciting time where the Metaverse is starting to become that household name. People are looking for a quality product. And for anybody that's on this call that maybe you don't know what a Metaverse is, maybe you don't know what TCG is yet, basically we're a massive open world Metaverse. And so what differentiates us from other products, as you're going to see here in a little bit with some videos, is the quality of our product. So there's a couple Metaverses out there that they have this little 2D platformer. They have some fuzzy animal NFTs or something, and then they call that a Metaverse. That's not a full-blown Metaverse, in my opinion. We're this full open world 3D massive landscape, 800 kilometers square. And we're creating something very special and very high quality. And I actually challenge people to go out there and try to find another Metaverse that has the amount of quality and the amount of development already in as we do. We're very far ahead of the game. And this isn't to brag about us. This is just kind of to tell you that we're really excited about what we are building. We're excited about how much has been developed already. So what a lot of companies do is they do marketing first and then they build the product. So I'll say that again. They do marketing first, then they build the product. So they go out, they get a bunch of hype, they try to get a bunch of Kickstarters, get a bunch of people to buy in, and then with those funds, they hopefully get enough funds to start building and develop their product. We're literally the opposite of that. We have spent a considerable amount on building the product first so that we got something that is high quality and superior to then go out and hit off marketing. So when we're going to be marketing something, we're not going to be marketing the hope that we're going to build something really cool. We're going to be marketing, hey, we got a solid product. Here's what we've developed so far. So I blabbered on long enough. Are you guys ready to see some new Metaverse videos? Go ahead and type in chat if you are ready to see some new stuff. I'm going to get my video stuff here set up here for you. And what I'm going to do, I actually got a couple videos here for you. So I'm going to show you the video and then we're going to talk about it afterwards. The videos right now, before we go into it, they're early gameplay. So don't look at the videos like, oh, this is the final product. No, this is very early gameplay just to show you how much we have built so far. So there's not really any audio or anything like that too. It's just gameplay. But I'm going to show you a couple different things. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the lobby video. I'm going to pull that up right now. Oh my gosh, my mic was muted. Sorry about that. Okay, so let me say that. Okay, so basically, so this is the user interface that I was talking about that the studio was putting together, and as you can see, they it's nice to have a really good looking game when you first start it up. I'm kind of one of those guys that judge a book by its cover, I guess you could say. So it's nice to have a nice cover that looks really good, right? So they've done a really good job at kind of creating the user interface. And same with the character selection screen. You can see that the avatars, they have been upgraded since our first avatars that we have released to that kind of higher definition Ready Player Me. And so they've done a really good job at just kind of making that user interface just aesthetically pleasing from the very get-go. Yeah, I see. I see everyone in chat talking about my mic being muted. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so this is kind of real quick, just what the user interface looks like. And it looks really good. They've done a good job so far. Like I said, this is all early gameplay, so this is subject to change. In fact, it probably will change as we want to make it look more and more awesome as development goes. But here's just kind of inside look at that. All right, I'm going to switch videos, and we're going to switch it over to the north. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, this is kind of showcasing just how cool the north looks, and kind of a cool camera pan around one of the plots. You can see the big Jason Page statues, which for anybody that doesn't know Jason Page, he's the original Pokemon theme singer. So if you know the Pokemon theme song, yeah, you know who Jason Page is. He also wrote us a song for TCG World. When we start the stream and when I end the stream, that song will play. But yeah, we have the Pokemon theme song singer that also sang for us. But here's just kind of showcasing the north. You can see that really cool dragon there on the archway, and yeah, it's just a really, so these are some of the videos that we're coming out with to kind of showcase just how cool different regions look. Okay, I got another video here of just driving a car around the mountains. Looks really good, right? So that's just showcasing some of the car driving mechanics. You can see just how smooth the driving is within the game. I noticed a couple people said in chat that that there's no audio. So there's no audio on these videos. Like I said, these are very just first look at these videos. They just got released hot off the press yesterday. And so we're just showing you some of the gameplay of the video. We're going to get audio. We're going to get a bunch of stuff added. We just wanted to showcase some gameplay mechanics since a lot of people have been waiting to kind of see some updated videos. Here's some updated videos. But yeah, check out this car. Look how freaking cool it looks. As you drive through, you can see the mountains and you can see just the range at how far you can see into the scenery. Look at the trees, the grass, the details around it. It just looks so cool. And this is one of the advantages of what we're building with our metaverse is we use a low poly build, but it's in 4K. It's high def. So the trees, the grass, the landscapes, even the cars and the details and the people, everything just looks really high definition. And that just provides this real smooth experience, which is something that we're really excited about for the metaverse. I got another video here for you. Like I said, I got a couple things here for you. Cool. All right. So this is a couple of our developers just in the world, kind of testing out multiplayer stuff, walking through the city. This is in the Asia area. And so they're just kind of walking through, but looking at all the little details in the buildings and the fruit and the stands and everything too. This is showcasing kind of just how cool some of the buildings will look in the game. Even though they're these one-story buildings, we're going to have skyscrapers and stuff too. But this just kind of shows what like a cool little village can look like. And especially pay attention to like the walking animations and just how fluidic the experience is. It's not this glitchy thing. People are just kind of walking through, and it looks, like I said, it's very fluidic on how everything works, which is really neat. I got another video here for you. And so this is going to be just kind of a video of a camera panning through our farm area. Have a look. All right. So again, you can kind of see what the farm looks like. You can see that camera smooth as it goes through everything. And you can see how big the land is. And I got one last video here for you. This is a very special video that our studio has put together. Dave was asking in chat. He's like, Alex, check your TG. Yes, we're going to show this video. This has been something that David's been really excited to show everybody. This one actually does have sound. So we're going to show something really cool that we put together for you. Enjoy. How cool is that, right? Oh. All right, I'm gonna turn down the volume on that so we can talk about that a little bit. Hopefully, it doesn't overpower my voice. Yeah, how cool is this? So this is something that the studio was working really hard on over the last couple days to get something put together that looks dope to show everybody on joining the AMA today, or if you watch this AMA later. This is showcasing a lot of different elements. So this is showcasing a lot of the walking animation, the buildings that we're going to be implementing into the metaverse, the art gallery, which is shown right here. We're going to have NFT art galleries where you can come and you can buy NFT art and you can showcase that. It has people driving and chasing each other in cars. It goes through different regions. There's a lot going on within this video, and it's so cool. And look, there they are chopping off. That's someone looking at what some of the mining looks like. Look at what some of the creature capturing is going to look like. Like I said, this is very early gameplay. So this is going to evolve and evolve as we continue to build up the metaverse and build out the world. By far one of the cooler videos out there, and this video itself is actually going to be upgraded and improved on as well. But yeah, so this is something that we been working really hard on to showcase to you all and just kind of show you how far the metaverse has improved since the very beginning. If you've seen some of our original gameplay footage, looking at that and now looking at this video, you can see that, man, we've come such a long way. And so, yeah, we're so excited to have you all on this journey with us. We're going to finish out this video, and then we're going to move on to the AMA where we can answer some questions. We actually have Jace on the call too, who is our chief gaming officer. So he's going to be able to be here and answer some questions as well as our moderators and admins. But yeah, man, this is really cool. So when I got sent this video earlier today, I was blown away. Just, man, we've come so far since we first developed the game, and it's just cool to like go see what driving through the hills look like and see what the different lands look like. Look at the water, look at the grass, look at the amount of detail that is within this world. And this is why we're so excited about our metaverse. And this is what kind of differentiates us from other projects out there. We believe is just the quality of the product itself. So I'm now going to switch things over to the AMA portion. But yeah, so real quick in chat, what did you guys think of all those videos, especially that last video? What were your thoughts on the new gameplay footage? Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. So those videos are only half of the videos that our studio is now putting out and created. And which means on future AMAs and future social media blasts, you're going to get to see more and more footage as we continue to build out this game. So be ready for more and more updates, and be ready for new things that are going to get improved and new things that you're going to be able to explore and look at within the metaverse. Is really cool. So we are now at the portion of the call where I'm happy to answer some questions from the community. And if you're with TCG or if you're with Elongate and you have some questions, or one of our other partners, don't want to leave anybody else out. But if you got any questions, I'm going to kind of be looking through chat, and we kind of go from there. A lot of comments about the videos and just how stunning they are. Which, by the way, shout out to our CTO, Stepan, and the entire development team at our studio. You guys are killing it. You guys are doing a really good job. This is, like I said, groundbreaking progress compared to anything else that I've personally seen out there. You guys are doing great. And we are now 20 developers wide. So good job, everybody. Okay, so if you guys got some questions, ask them in chat. Jay said win Lambo. Of course, that's always the first question on every AMA. Win Lambo. Yeah, Chris says thank you for showing this to us. And Chris, you're so welcome. We're so excited to showcase what we've been building on with our community and get our name out into the world and show just how high quality our product is. It's something we're really excited about, but we're more excited about our community. Honestly, we wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you guys, if it wasn't for our community. And we're all kind of in this wild ride together, which is really neat. Chris asked, do I need a gaming computer to play? So to start off, yes, we're going to be on PC as a downloadable game, not a web game, which has a lot of advantages to it by being a downloadable game. So you will need a PC, but you won't need a super advanced PC because it's going to be that low poly asset, but in high definition. So it's not hyper realism like GTA 5 or something like that. To where you're going to need this advanced machine to play. Most computers within the last 5 years, you're going to be able to play it just fine. And there's also going to be graphic settings within the game that you could downturn if you need to, but most people should be able to play just fine. And then we have plans on upgrading to VR and mobile down the road as well as consoles and everything in the future as well. But to start out, everything is going to be on PC. Yeah, a lot of elongators in chat. Elongators, dude, welcome to our community. Welcome to TCG World. A lot of you, this may have been a big surprise as of today that Elongate is doing a partnership with us. And we're so excited to partner with Elongate. You guys have great leaders, great product, great community. And you can see with what we're building with the Metaverse that this is going to be a pretty awesome symbiotic relationship between the two. So yeah, we're so excited to have you on chat, whether you're on watching this AMA live or you watch this at a later date. Elongators, we're happy to have you here. Welcome to the family. Coda asked, when will we be able to choose our platinum and diamond plots? So that's going to be coming up. So right now, gold have been able to pick their location on the map where they want their plots. Platinum and gold, look out for upcoming information on our social media as well as our chat. We're going to communicate very clearly and well with everybody when we're going to open up those dates for platinum and diamond people to pick out their place. Alan asked, will there be any casinos? So we are in talks with a couple ideas around this. It's a little unique with trying to incorporate casino in a metaverse because there's regulations and a bunch of different things like that you have to look out for. But it's definitely something on our radar and something that we're actually looking into. But we don't have a definite no or definite yes yet. Chris said no Windows 95. I mean, if you could possibly play this on Windows 95. Who knows? Maybe not Windows Vista, but maybe Windows 95. That's pretty funny. Also asked, what are the main benefits to different regions? So there's actually a bunch of different benefits to their different regions. If mods, if you don't mind posting in a link into chat of just kind of showcasing the different regions, it's a little bit just to kind of visualize it better than it is to just kind of go over it. Yes. So another elongator. Gosh, we got a lot of you guys on call today. It's so cool to have you guys in here. We love your support. Hopefully you can see that we're building something pretty massive, and we're excited to get it out there. We're excited to do this right along with you. Roy said that Platinum is now out for picking on Platinum chooses tomorrow. Okay, thank you, Roy. So Platinum chooses their locations tomorrow, and then Diamond's going to be announced at a later date. Steven asked, can we get an update talk about platform release? Yeah, so we got our white paper, which kind of has our roadmap on everything. Right now, we're on track on what we're trying to build. If somebody in moderators, if one of you guys can drop in the TCG white paper, that will kind of showcase you the roadmap for the next couple months, as well as 2022, 2023, and it will show kind of what we're going right there. Shane says you guys are awesome. Thanks, Shane. You're awesome. That's like Keanu Reeves. You're breathtaking. No, you're breathtaking. Awesome. Thank you, Shade. Leslie asked, will there be a crypto exchange in the metaverse? So this is something that we're actually working towards. Yes. We're going to have more news on this in the near future, but yeah, something that we're absolutely working on. Thank you, Roy, for posting for the TCG white paper. Appreciate that. Yeah, so Raphael asked about just some research about our company, kind of what we're building. Raphael, if you look above, there's Roy posted the white paper right above you. This kind of gives you a good outline of what we are building. Also join our Telegram and feel free to ask questions. That goes to anybody on this call. We have a whole team of incredible moderators that are there to answer questions for you. And so come do research on us. Come and come and ask questions, and we got people here to kind of talk with you guys. Cool. I'll answer about a couple more questions, and then we're going to end the call. I can do a couple more questions. Awesome. Yeah, thank you for the shout out. Lot of direct messages about the videos. People are really loving those. They look good, right? My goodness, the studio's doing a fantastic job. Kudos to you, studio team. Andreas asked, will we have car upgrades? That's probably a better Jace question. He knows that a little bit better than I do. If there's going to be car upgrades. Jace, if you're in chat, if you don't mind answering that one for me. I don't know if there's going to be car upgrades or just different cars that you can choose from, or if you can actually upgrade in your car itself. Cool. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, Craig said Rob at Rug Seekers is vetting for us. Yeah, so just for everybody's knowledge too, we're gonna have something called Altcoin Alley, where we're gonna have a little place of different altcoins that are very low market cap, and they're able to come in and you can kind of check out some new projects. We have a team that we're also working with called Rug Seekers. Basically, they just kind of vet projects. They kind of check things out, make sure that they are a solid thing. But that being said, always do your own research. Even if we look into something or somebody else looks into something, if we have a coin with an altcoin alley, make sure that you always do your own research when anything in crypto. But we want to try to help out some altcoin projects out there and have a little alley where people can come in and talk about what they're building. Help them out too. Oh, Jace. Okay, thank you. So Jace answered the earlier question of will we be able to have mods and upgrades for the cars? And he said, yes, we're going to have a TCG Auto Center that will have full mod upgrades for cars. Yeah, thank you for that, Jace. Appreciate it. Okay, everybody, we are now at an hour and 10 minutes. I just want to thank everybody for getting on the call. Thank you, Elongate. We're so excited to partner with you guys. We have a lot of plans of things that we're going to build in the future with y'all. And thank you to all the Elongators that are here too. Happy to invite you into the family. Welcome to the fold. We'll answer any kind of questions that you guys have for us on our Telegram. If someone doesn't mind dropping our Telegram link real quick, just for anyone that can join. And then vice versa, if Elongate, if one of you guys can drop an Elongate Telegram too, so people can join you guys as well. We want to build this thing with you. So we got a lot of big things planned ahead. We got a lot of new videos to announce. Like I said, you only got to see a part of things today. We wanted to give you a little teaser, and we got some big things coming up for you guys over the course of the next couple of weeks. So make sure that you get on every AMA, as we're gonna be dropping some really cool things that our studio's been working on, and new videos, new pictures, new things that are going to get implemented into the metaverse. It's a quickly growing product, which is pretty dang exciting. So have a good rest of your day, everybody. Have a good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Appreciate you all greatly. And we'll see you next week where we're going to be announcing some new things. So have a good week, everybody. See you then.
Dreaming in another world where every fantasy keeps on streaming into a reality. You've got to come and see it for yourself. Oh, so get in, get on, get everything you want. Come in, running on. Your future has begun. Use TCG Coin to build your world in the Metaverse with us. So come on, get in, get on. So come on, get in, get on. I know a place where adventure never ends. It goes forever. Where every face is one of your friends. We're all together, building everything we dream. Imagination leads us on our way. Let's play. So get in, get on, get everything you want. Come in, running on. The ride has just begun. The metaverse is calling you almost nothing you can't do. Leave your eyes because it's true. The metaverse is calling you. Oh yeah. So get in, get on, get everything you want. Come in, rolling on. Your future has begun. The metaverse is calling you to be the best.